one thing that every MMA guys or anybody who wants to grapple is to have sensitivity with the body. One way to create sensitivity is pummeling. Okay, so basically pummeling, think of it as swimming. Think of yourself as a tree, and then your arms and your legs are trunks. Okay, now obviously you cannot move your legs as well unless you're laying on your back. So when we're standing in a vertical position, you want to learn to pummel and create sensitivity to your arm. All right, and so basically think of yourself as swimming, and think of yourself as being very ergonomic. You want to cut through the water in a very economic motion so that you can get through the water quickly and efficiently, and so that you're not wasting energy. So same thing with pummeling. You want to pummel, and you don't want to pummel too hard. You want to pummel so that your mind and body has that connection. All right, so let's pummel a little bit. Yeah, yeah, good. Yeah, let's go for 30 seconds. Now take your time. 2, 3, good. 4, 5, 6, good. 7. Move around a little bit. Okay, so we pummel, and we were like, think of it as like very smooth water. The water is not thick. Okay, you're not swimming in like a deep water or water with heavy current or like muddy water. So now what we're going to do is we're going to pummel. We're going to add a little bit more resistance. So one way to do that, when we pummel, we're here. We're going to hold on to each other's tricep. Either hold on to the tricep or overhook really tight. All right? Okay, go ahead. Pummel in. Hold on to the tricep. You can hold on like that. Just to make it easier. Go ahead, pummel. Yeah. Same thing, other side. Yeah, boom. So all we're doing now is holding on to each other, to tricep. Go ahead. Boom. Good. Boom. Yep. Boom. Good. Good. Boom. Boom. Now look at what I'm doing. When I pummel, I'm here, I swim, and for a split second, my hand comes up to monitor your tricep. See, so here, yes. So when I come in, right, go ahead, swim in. So I could go right to your back, or this comes up, because I want to monitor your tricep. Boom. Boom. See how it monitors a little bit? Boom. Yeah. So that's the other thing you want to do. You can either swim right to the back, or before you can swim to the back, you want to lift your fingers up. See how it's monitoring? Yeah, good. Okay, let's do 5. Boom. See? So you want to monitor. See that? Boom. So you're developing sensitivity. So you feel everything. 3 more, 2 more, 1 more. Good. Okay, we're going to pummel again, but this time we're going to work the overhook. But the overhook's a little bit like, it's not really meant for a drill, but we'll just do it anyways. Go ahead, pummel. Good. Good. Then hold that through again. Boom. Good. Next side. Boom. This side. Boom. This side. Boom. Good. This side. Boom. See how it's not as smooth? Okay. But sometimes you want the overhook. Good. Okay. So we got the pummeling. You pummel here, and this finger comes up, or it goes to the back. So you can either cup the back or cup the tricep. Because a lot of people cup the back, but you can also come up and cup the tricep. Okay, so you want to pummel. You want to keep the elbows down. Okay, so you pummel. For the drill, if you're training with a beginner, you can keep your elbows up a little bit so that your partner has an easier time getting in. But eventually, you want the elbows to be down so they're fighting for it. All right, that way on the day of the fight, you're not giving it up. You want to make it hard. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to focus on having the elbows down. Okay, so that he has a hard time getting in. So let's do 5 more. Let's go for 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Monitor the tricep. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep, control the tricep. Wow. Good. Okay, thank you. And what we're going to do next is we're going to go from pummeling to T-Rex position or bicep control. So we're going to go here. Go ahead. So we're going to go here. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to do a different one. Okay, for beginners, we call it steering wheel. And you're going to pretend that you're working on a farm, and you're driving one of those old-fashioned John Deere tractor trailer, right? And back then they didn't have like automatic steering wheel, so the steering wheel was really big. That way you can get more torque, right? More rotational torque. And so what you want to do is you want to monitor the bicep, and we want to learn to swim in. So basically, he monitors my bicep, like that, T-Rex, okay? And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to swim in, 1, 2. Then he does the same, go ahead, 1, 2. So you want to do 1, 2, one after each other. Don't do 2 at the same time, okay? Because what happens, it might expose you. 1, 2, good. 1, 2, go ahead. 1, 2, good. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, now from there, what we're going to do now is right now, we can either bring the elbow down, okay, or we can pull him, or we can have the inside and we can pop it up. Okay, so for now, what we're going to do, we want to make sure it's a drill so we don't waste time. We might go 1, 2, down, go ahead and swim, 2, good, and you flare it up, good, 1, 2, down, up, yep, or you can bring it back down if you like, good. Yeah. So what you can do is you can go up and down now and twist and stuff. Go ahead. Twist. Good. Twist. Yeah. Watch how you move your leg. Don't pull out. Learn to push. Push. Go sink down. There you go. Push. Now what you can do is you can also pull the tricep. Pull the tricep. Okay. So go ahead. In and out. Just get used to the motion. You pull me. I can pull you. There you go. Good. There you go. Hold, push. Okay, so the next one now is going to control the head. So think of the head as like a extension of the tree trunk. So we're here, we can come up and grab the head. Okay, now if you grab both hands of the head, now it becomes a Muay Thai palm. Or one hand on the head, one hand on the tricep, so that becomes a collar tie. Okay, so we're here, I pummel, okay. So now he has to learn to strip this. So he's going to swim in, yep, and he'll push my bicep. Good. And then from here, you can go to my head too. Boom, there you go. So I'm here to here. Go ahead. Here, here, yep, here, here. Good. Yep, try to keep your neck up. Yep. There you go. Now try to keep your neck up at all times. There, like that. So you learn you strengthen your neck muscle. Just keep it up. Just keep it up. Just relax. Keep it up. There you go. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Let's mix it up. Go ahead. Get your head up. Get your head up. There you go. It doesn't have to be completely up.